Simpson, check it out now, bruh. Jay-Z be in his feelings, dog. Now, listen, man, maybe I'm missing something behind the scenes, but publicly, Jay and Drake had some type of falling out, basically because Drake told Jay to fuck off and he wasn't going to sign to Tidal for no 2.5% when Apple Music was offering him $20 million, okay? He took the cash instead of the percentage. Now, in the long run, we heard Jay-Z drop 444 basically saying, man, a lot of you niggas care about the money instead of ownership, this, that, and third. And we did see in the midst of the Drake and Meek beef, basically, man, Drake was kind of preparing that Hove might go at him, considering that Hove is one of the mentors for Meek. Now, we saw some lines that basically got Jay-Z even more in his feelings. When Drake basically rapped on one of his songs, he says, listen, I used to want to be on Rockefeller, now turn into Jay. Now a lot of people are mad, like, oh my God, how dare you say you a Jay-Z? Jay-Z is like Jesus, especially New York niggas. Trust me, okay? They don't want you to compare nobody to fucking Jay-Z. Anyway, after Drake said that shit, man, oh my God. Jay-Z immediately dropped the I Got the Keys remix or freestyle, whatever it is, that with Future, and basically he said this, directing it at Drake's cranium. He said, niggas always asking me the key. Till you own your own, you can't be free. Till you own your own, you can't be me. How we still slaves since 2016? Now, if you guys don't know what that reference is, basically, everybody from, Jay-Z to Pusha T been saying that, yo, that Cash Money shit is like a slave deal, man. You sound to one nigga, that sound to another nigga, sound to three other niggas. That's how everybody's pockets getting fucked up. So I could only imagine that that's what Jay-Z was talking about then, okay? Now, of course, there's been a couple subliminals back and forth, but just yesterday, we saw that Jay-Z and Beyonce dropped a joint album, The Carters. They presented album that's basically called Everything Is Love, which, by the way, it's a great little marriage between Lemonade, You Cheated, and 444, I'm Sorry I Cheated, Now Everything Is Love, they're back together. Cool. But let's get back to the bars at Drake. We all about to beef over here, bro, okay? Now, this is what Jay-Z actually rapped, directing it at the cranium of Aubrey Graham. He said on the second verse, he said, 100 million crib, 3 million watch, all facts, no cat false. Nigga, you not a boss. You got a boss. Niggas getting jerked. That shit hurts. I take it personally. Niggas rather work for the man than to work with me just so they could pretend they on my level. That shit is irking to me. Pride always goeth before the fall. Almost certainly, it's disturbing what I gross. Survey says you not even close. Everybody bosses till it's time to pay for the office to them invoices. Separate the men from the boys over here. Here we say you broke if everybody gets broke except for you, boss. Now, let me tell you this, okay? Jay-Z still in his feelings over this goddamn, Drake ain't signed with Tidal, okay? Number two, I think he's definitely offended that Drake thinks he's on the level of Hove in terms of business or whatever you may have. And by the way, I do agree, man. Jay-Z is on a whole different level business-wise than Drake, okay? And he's making a point here, even though I still think he's salty and in his feelings. That's why he keeps, kind of jabbing Drake. I do believe he has a point. Drake, come on, man. Everybody who has came through hip-hop with a huge run has put on their regime and made them niggas the hot niggas in music, okay? Wayne put you on. We saw 50 put on Game, Lloyd Banks, G-Unit, pretty much everybody who kind of, except probably Kanye, but even Kanye. Kanye with Cudi, Kanye with Big Sean. Come on, man. Kanye tried to put on some Chicago rap. Listen. Everybody has came along and tried to put niggas on. Kanye, Cudi, we can say all that. But listen, this is the thing with Drake. Drake don't look like he's trying to put other niggas on. Drake don't give a fuck about them other niggas in the OVO sweatshop. Y'all niggas stay in there and die of heat exhaustion. Fuck that. Drake not about that shit, bruh. So in that sense, he can't compare to Jay, and especially when he mentions Rockefeller. Rockefeller put on a lot of niggas in the game. Now, here's the thing, because I think Jay in his feelings, man, he can't get over the fact that Drake didn't sign with Tidal and he went with Apple Music. And of course, these days when Tidal look like it might be hurting, yeah, he feeling a certain type of motherfucking way. But I ain't gonna lie, man, Jay, you gotta get the fuck over it, okay? I'm sorry to say, the nigga took the money and maybe he should have took the goddamn equity in Tidal, but man, who knows what Tidal's worth these days, man? Even though Sprint did buy for $250 million, man, let that man do what he wanna do. It feels like it catching all type of feminine feelings that the nigga did not choose to go with Tidal. I'm sorry to say, okay? Now, do I think Drake should respond back? No, I don't want to hear Drake respond to a motherfucking thing after he respond to Pusha T, bruh. Drake better just absorb these bars from Jay and just keep it moving, even though I would like for him to kind of speak on his decision between the Tidal thing or whatever, or even maybe him just kind of addressing his relationship with Jay, but at this point, bro, I don't want to hear Drake fucking pen no response to nobody. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all, okay? What do y'all think about this, man? Jay coming at Drake's cranium. Do you think that Jay at this point is just bullying Drake along with Pusha T and the rest of the niggas who is just at his neck? Y'all let me know. Get in the comments. Subscribe, like them, subscribe to your boy Akademiks.